Hey y'all, welcome back to the Burrow. I'm Hillary, your resident fragrance loving muggle. I just decided to go do a quick live here today. I figured I would go over some nice, cozy fragrances for the holidays or just for cold weather. It doesn't really matter. Um, I know a lot of people say that some fragrances smell like Christmas, but not everybody celebrates Christmas. And not all Christmases that are celebrated are in the Northern Hemisphere where it is cold. So, hey Joe. Yeah, so I just figured I would go over some warm or cold weather fragrances that I find to be soups cozy. Hey Richard Mitchard, how's it going? What are your all's scents of the afternoon? What time is it? 2:36. What are your all scents of the day? Oh, what am I wearing? Oh, I'm actually wearing one of the fragrances that I am gonna go over real quick. Hey Eugene. Hey Rudy. Hey guys. Yeah, so I just figured I would go over some cold weather stuff real quick. Elbow cough, elbow cough, elbow cough. What? Oh, Tuscan leather. It's nice. Very nice. Well, I'll just go ahead and hop in to these. Listen to the day to back. Still been a crazy day. Yeah, it has been a crazy day for sure. Hey Taffy. I just had what's it called? I just had duck curry. Oh God, sorry, Richard. Yeah, I just had duck curry from my favorite Thai restaurant. It was amazing. It's so good. Like honestly, duck and pineapples and spices. Oh gosh, yes, just give it to me. It's absolutely glorious. I do consider myself to be a decent cook. I have no idea how to make curry or duck. I've never prepared duck. I've never made any of that. So for now, I'd rather just pay somebody to make it, and maybe one of these days I'll teach myself. Yeah, it's so good. It's so delicious. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and jump into these. I'll start with one that I feel like Eugene will appreciate, Tonka Imperial from Guerlain. I feel like a lot of people are really familiar with this fragrance. My very first video that I posted to my channel was talking about my signature fragrances for the different seasons, and this was listed. I listed this as my like cold weather one, and it's so beautiful. I feel like I forget how good it is until it's cold again. And I'm like, oh, Tonka Imperial, like everybody knows it. And I smell it. I'm like, oh, yes, it's so good. I feel like the rosemary in here is so unique. It's decadent. It has a slight powderiness, really buttery. But I love how it has this kind of aromatic quality to it, which I feel like could make people say that this is almost gentlemanly, but I just think it's beautiful. Yeah, this is the only bottle that we have from this line. Now, unfortunately, Yara used to have like Iris Ganache and a few others, but yeah, it's so good. Love it, love it. Hey, Stacks. Almond, yes, the beautiful powdery kind of almondness. That's oh, should I have a table that I haven't tried? So good. Oh, the comments are scrolling quickly. Hey, JC. Beautimus. Okay, so next. Okay, I've got Delectation Splendide from Terry de Gunsberg. This is a plum, and I think it's caramel, I think is what's listed, like plum and caramel. So what's your favorite nut? Oh, you, sweetie. I don't really like nuts, to be honest. Well, I do like a cocoa dusted almond. Those are good. Yeah, so this is supposed to be like a caramel and plum. I get a lot of spice, like maybe some sort of cinnamon kind of thing back in here, but it's not like it doesn't smell as red. It literally smells as like, I don't know, kind of like purple sludge. Did somebody say plum? Yes, Jonathan, I've sent you this, a decan of this one. Yeah, I just think that this is really beautiful. It's very smooth. Like if you like something like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of things that are similar to this right now. Plum Japonais from Tom Ford, but you feel like that is the spices are too much or too prominent, perhaps. This is a much smoother, kind of stickier version. I really like this. Brazil, pistachio, hazel, sesame. Beautiful. Yep. Yeah, so that was Delectation Splendide from Terry de Ginsberg. Okay, next I have from, I cannot pronounce this to save my life. What's cinnamon really good for anyway? Cinnamon Toast Crunch, cinnamon toast in general, to put on pine cones. I'm running out of answers for you, Ronnie. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to pronounce this completely wrong because it's super French, but Les Eaux Primordiales, something like that. Superfluide Ombre. So this fragrance is definitely in the same vein as like Hermes Ombre Narguilé, Ojan, other shit like that. Yeah, it's in that same vein. However, this is very much like a cherry pie to me. It's like instead of being more of like an appley, spicy kind of situation, this definitely pulls more like cherry. I think there's tobacco in here. I don't remember what the notes are. Let's see, kitties at a cafe. Gonna have some Harry Potter cocktails. Yes, Harry Potter cocktails. But yeah, this is a really pretty. Now, when they say it's called ombre, is it amber? I mean, like Ombre Narguilé also has ombre in it, but I feel like this is concentrating so much more on this like boozy cherry fruitiness mixed with, I don't know, mullein spices kind of thing. This is really beautiful. I believe it's expensive. I say I believe it's expensive. I did buy it full price, but it was in Great British Pounds, and I just put my card information in, and it's been a while. I don't remember how much this is. But anyways, yeah. So that was Superfluid Ombre from Les Eaux Primordiales. Yeah. I think I got it from Javoy. I don't know if they're sold anywhere else now or not. Okay. Next. Okay, so this one is my scent of the day. And yeah, I love this one so much. This is Over the Musk from Mugler. This is my bottle is falling apart, but this is a really good ambrette fragrance, and it has some spice in there as well. I don't remember what the notes are again, but this kind of hits me more like I don't know, it's very fuzzy, almost cat fur-like kind of fuzzy. It's not animalic, really. It's just the texture of the musks in here. And the ambrette, which I love. Javoy to the world. Oh my gosh, I just remembered Eva's music video she did last year for Javoy to the World. Yeah. But yeah, this is really, really beautiful. If you haven't smelled Over the Musk, you really should. Although I don't know if you can even get it anymore, which is unfortunate. Which, you know, I really want to get a backup bottle, because since my bottle is literally falling apart, like the screw things off, the cap is stuck in there, and it's just a hot mess. But it is gorgeous. Okay. Oh, here we go. This is Sleek Suede from YSL. When Yara and I went to visit Tara from Olfactophiles, it was this year. What was this year? What was this year? Oh, the Javoy to the World? Didn't she do it for Christmas last year? Did she do it in the middle of January or something? I have no idea. Okay. Oh, a cat cafe. Yes, it's fun. Okay, so Sleek Suede. When we went to visit Tara, we took a bunch of fragrances for her to smell, and, you know, we obviously got to smell her collection. But this is the one that she picked from what we brought that she enjoyed the most. And yes, no. I have no idea what this is. Anyways, okay, so this is, oh my gosh, it's so good. This is cacao. Like, I just put my mouth on this bottle. Don't do that. This is cacao, but like unsweetened, dusty cacao. But there is sweetness in here too. I should probably look up the notes. It doesn't matter. Oh, it's so good. This is, like I said, it is, it's got a dustiness to it. It's very dark. It says Sleek Suede. Is it leathery? Not really. It's more about the spicy cacao, almost like, have you ever you know, like when you go to the grocery store and you're in the hot chocolate section, there's always the like oftentimes they'll have like the stuff that says like Abuelita's Mexican hot chocolate, like those little packets. It smells kind of like that, like where it's, you know, the hot chocolate that has like the cayenne pepper and stuff in it. It has notes on the front label. Oh, Fève de cacao oud noir. That's all it says. So there's got to be more than 2 notes. Anyways, yeah, so this smells more like a spicy, really rich hot chocolate, like no milk, nothing like that. This is just dark and beautiful. I love it. And it lasts a long time, and it's unique. And yeah, so Sleek Suede YSL. All right, I have so many fragrances around, by the way. I'm so sorry. I went a little bit crazy just chucking fragrances. I was like, ooh, those are kind of holiday-like. Okay, so next is Ivory Root from Zerja. Oh my gosh, I can't open it. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, this is a beautiful vanilla fragrance, very spicy. To me, I get kind of like almost like a sour animalic kind of thing in there too, and I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if there's like civet or anything in here, but it's something in here comes off to me as like a sour animalic, if that makes sense. You didn't miss too much, Amina. I miss you. Zerja are terrible. I'm gonna be honest. These ones are really good. This one's one of my favorites. Yeah. But yeah, so this one, again, it's a very spicy vanilla, perhaps a little bit of animalics, some musks in here, but the spices are just so good. Cumin can be sour and animal. Perhaps. Now, I really struggle with fragrances that have large amounts of cumin in them because I literally smell like an extremely sweaty BO person. I don't know if I wear something with cumin. There was something that Yara sprayed the other day because I fell in love with the fragrance. Oh, it was Bois de Chai from Maison Crevelli. I smelled the fragrance on paper. It was gorgeous. The second I sprayed it on my skin, I smelled like I hadn't showered in a month, and I was really upset because I really, really loved the fragrance. The only other ones I've mentioned so far, Amina, were Tonka Imperial from Guerlain, Super Fluide Ambre from Les Eaux Primordial, Delectation Splendide from Terre de Gunsberg, Sleek Suede YSL, Over the Musk from Mugler, and I was onto Ivory Root. Yeah, I got distracted. Anyways, let me check. Cumin is for rice. I know that there's a lot that Amouage uses cumin quite a bit in all their fragrances. I think it's part of their like Amouagade, however you say that. Amina. Yeah. But it is something that keeps me from wearing a number of their fragrances, even if I appreciate them on paper. Once they go on my skin, they don't smell very good. Whereas Yara can wear the exact same thing and it smells great. So I don't know. I just have bad skin, perhaps. It's probably all those years of holding puppies and all of their stuff. Okay, so next I have one umbrella for two from Floricu. This is, oh no, I'm trying not to break the bottle, Yara. Oh, I did it. You're gonna have to come fix this in a minute. Anyways, this is is it blackcurrant? I feel like it's like blackcurrant absolute. Oh my gosh. What's her name? Bless her heart. I think I asked this last time. Delicious Delights, Arlene. She had done a video on this, and I believe she called this fragrance like pulling blueberry muffins right out of the oven. It definitely smells like fresh muffins out of the oven, but it's like not exactly blueberry because I feel like blueberry muffins have like a bit more of a sweetness to it, whereas this retains some of the sour. So it's kind of more like, I don't know, more like maybe you're pulling cranberry muffins out of the oven. I feel like you're saying, hurry up, Hills, we have things to do. Oh, she always is. Yeah, we have things to do. It's your diet too. I eat a lot of fruits. I eat fruits too. I just also eat meat and duck curry. But anyways, yeah, sorry, babe, I broke the bottle. You'll want to fix that later. But it's so good. Yeah, so it's a bit more like maybe plain cranberry muffins out of the oven. A bit has like some tartness to it, but it definitely has that like smell of where you've just slightly browned and crisped the top of a muffin. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. So that was one umbrella for two from Floreka. Let's see. I'm doing my workout while Hill streams. She is. Yeah, she's doing a workout. I'm very motivational. Yeah, a little more savory, this one. Okay, next. Okay, so I don't know if this one necessarily fits into like what people imagine for cold weather or for holiday scents or anything like that, but I love to wear this fragrance all year round. One umbrella. My stutter comes out a bit more when I don't even know. Never mind. We'll skip it. Speaking of ambalage, I have Sunshine Man. This is my favorite Sunshine. We also have Sunshine Woman, but this one's so good. I was thinking when I think of this, this fragrance has a candied sweetness. Is it uh not Artemisia? What is that what is that note called? Starts with an I. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look it up. Yara, what's that ingredient that starts with an I that smells like caramel? Hold on. BRB. What is this called? Sunshine Man. Ambalage. Immortelle. Good grief. Anyways, yeah. Okay, so this is like lavender Immortelle. It says that this has like a boozy note. I don't know that yeah, it's Immortelle. Sorry guys. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so they say it has a booziness. I don't really get that. I just get this as a really beautiful aromatic fragrance that has this drizzling of like this caramel sweetness, but the sweetness isn't too sweet. It's almost like an adult candy rather than like a kid's candy. Does that make sense? Lots of folks always talk about women. Yeah, I love Sunshine Man. It is so good. Yeah, so this is absolutely beautiful. Definitely one to try if you haven't. I know a lot of people they're like, I've tried the man and not the woman or vice versa. I feel like they really just should leave man and woman off of the ends of the fragrances because rarely do they have anything to do with one another. And they certainly have nothing to do with gender, obviously. Smells like halwa. Oh, the scoopy sweet stuff that we have in the kitchen. Yeah, so that was Sunshine Man. Okay, next is Cactus Azul from Fuegia. Fuegia. Okay, Fueguia. So this is a fresher fragrance, which a lot of people like to wear more fresh fragrances in the cold weather, just because they don't, especially if they're going to be in an office setting, they don't want to. I don't want it to be too strong. That we had in the kitchen. Oh, did we eat it? I mean, by we, I mean you. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is so I believe it mentions that it has Nana mint, which is funny because I think that Yara told me that Nana means mint in Arabic. Is that right? Am I making that up? I had a cactus once. I don't think it doesn't even have like a cactus note. I'm not really sure why it's called that. This is mostly a cedar and mint fragrance. It just has a very sweet spearmint kind of vibe with some woods. It's very smooth, but at the same time unique. Yeah, I think this is really still trying to imagine an adult candy. Sorry, Donnie. Just play make believe. Yes, Nana is mint in Arabic. Cool. Hope it was in the kitchen. Yeah. Hey, Dinzy. Oh, is Raf here? Did I miss Raf? Hi, Raphael. But yeah, so this was, again, this is just a very smooth, slightly creamy spearmint and cedar. Very pretty. These are all made in really, really small batches. Yeah, so like they even put like the number that it is out of the batch and stuff on this. I think, okay, yeah, so this one they only made 400 bottles of this particular fragrance. And what's cool, so this fragrance house is based in the Patagonias, and they only use ingredients that are sourced in the Patagonias as well. It's all just their local ingredients, which is really cool. So putting that one over there. Okay, I'm going to pull up the notes to this next one because I really don't know what's in it. It's really strong. I feel like Jonathan will appreciate this one. I can't remember if he's smelled this one or not. I feel like he probably has. Okay, this is Sayat Nova from Bortnikov. Okay, so I'll read you the notes. Apricot, rum, vanilla, Laotian oud, another oud, just agarwood oud, oak moss, narcissus, and magnolia. Okay, so Amina. Anyways, yes. So, do I think that this fragrance is floral, like it mentions the narcissus and magnolia? I feel like it can have a floral texture to it, but I feel like that is not the main player here. Also, it mentions 2 different kinds of oud. I don't really find this to be super strong and oudy. So if you're afraid of barnyardy ouds, this is not one of those. Let's see. Hope there isn't any more Zerja. Not sure I've sampled this one. It's so good. Yes, this is more of a boozy, dark apricot syrup. I don't know if that exists, but I definitely get the oak moss in here as well. I'm just going to spray it. I'm going to smell it forever, but I was a little afraid to try these fragrances, because I've heard about all the ouds and all that kind of stuff, and then Yara brought 6 of these or 7 of these or something like that with her, and I kind of, sniffed them out of the bottle, but I hadn't sprayed them. But she wore one day and was walking around. I was like, what on God's green earth are you wearing? It smells so good. Oh, yes. This is, it's like a boozy, dark apricot and tobacco. It could be tobacco. They don't have tobacco listed on this one. It doesn't have the fuzziness that I usually get when I smell tobacco, but there are a lot of other things in here. This one comes off to me like it comes off sticky and syrupy, very fruity. I get a lot of, okay, so I know I said it doesn't come off oudy. However, I come from a very, very small tobacco farming town. And so, we used to go hang tobacco in these really old barns. You have to hang it there forever, whatever. If you've ever stood in a tobacco barn and usually, like grabbing onto the wood railings, things like that, and the wood is really, really old and it's started to do that kind of bending, kind of decrepit looking thing. The way that wood smells, especially in the summer when it's hot, just the old barn wood that has actually seen weather, not like wood in a house or in a library. This is wood that has been outdoors. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. So I went off on a weird thing. It looks like my jam. Yeah, it probably is. It's like a boozy apricot jam with pretty woods in the background. Gosh, it's so good. Yeah, like when the wood goes gray. Yeah, I'm just, oh, it's so good. Yeah, I a lot of people have mentioned tobacco. I can't smell the actual tobacco in here, which maybe I'm just a weirdo, and maybe I'm concentrating more on the woods because it reminds me of a tobacco barn. But yeah, definitely sticky and just thick. She's a thick girl. So, okay, moving on. Okay, let me pull up the notes for this one as well, just for shits and giggles. But okay, so this is Embers from Tioni Reinthal Natural Perfumes. So what's her name? Claire had mentioned this fragrance maybe a year and a half ago or so. She Thick. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's more sweet. I get a lot of apricot in that though, like a lot. Yeah, I wonder if they're using osmanthus or what they're doing there. Who knows? So this fragrance, it smelled different than it does now, or maybe my nose is just now able to pick it up. That's why I wanted to grab the notes, because before I struggled with trying to figure out what I was smelling. But yeah, so this is a natural perfume brand that I believe comes out of Australia, which now they do carry them at Lucky Scent, but I think it's still cheaper to order from Tioni Reinthal. You just have to wait a long time to get them delivered. But yeah, so one of the big things that I think they all have her sandalwood. She has like a sandalwood tincture thing that she uses in them. If I'm completely wrong, just correct me. I'm pretty sure it's a sandalwood tincture that she uses in all of her fragrances. And this is a spicy vanilla benzoin, obviously woody. But I struggled to describe this fragrance because it doesn't really smell like something I've smelled like out in the wild, if that makes sense. It's just this I don't know, it's almost like you made a compote of like spices and vanilla and this beautiful old wood. So that will make you hate synthetic vanillin. It's just far too good. Yeah. I just ordered from her during a 50% off sale. It came in just a week. Oh, wow. Geez, that's awesome. I think when I ordered this one, she had been sold out, so I had to pre-order for her next small batch, I think. So it took, I don't know, it took like a month or something like that. But yeah, no big dealio. But I was very glad that I bought it. Like I said, I don't think I smelled it as well when I first got it. And I don't know if maybe if my nose has changed. I still don't know if I believe that fragrance has changed that much over the amount of time that I've had it, but it is a natural perfume, so perhaps maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like this is much more spicy and full-bodied. Definitely a full-bodied fragrance. Now, nothing is quite as full-bodied as Sayat Nova. I don't know that it's possible for anything to be quite as full-bodied as something like that. But yeah, this is just a beautiful, woody, spicy fragrance. I mean, that's it. It's very expensive, but it's beautiful. You tried Mini Matriarch. Are you talking about me? I think we have 16 or 14, 15, 16. We have a Matriarch on the way. Oh, I love me some Matriarch a lot. There's a Matriarch in this list that I know you would have loved, Rich, if it wasn't discontinued. So, okay, so I'll skip the rest of that. Next is, I'm probably more full-bodied than me too, Taffy. Me too. Yeah, I think we have like 16. 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, I think we actually will have 17. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, she's a matriarch. Okay, so this is one that's a bit more easily accessible, I guess, than the Bortnikoffs or Tioni Reinthal. This is just By the Fireplace from Maison Margiela. That's a lot of doggo pampering. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so this one, is it chestnut? Chestnut, I think. Yeah, this is just a spicy vanilla. Well, that shit the bed. There we go. Okay, it went straight up my nostrils. This is just a nice spicy vanilla. It smells like a hearth. It has like the actual smell of like brick, I think, like like brick dust. Yeah, it smells really nice. My dad, so my home that my family that we all grew up in. I'm an idiot. Anyways, yeah. So my home, it had a big fireplace. We didn't have central heat, probably until I was in junior high or so. So we used to always have the fire going whenever it was cold, and my dad and my older sister and I would all just sit down, and we'd sit like by the hearth, and just read books. So yeah, so it just makes me think of sitting right by the fireplace reading books, having hot chocolate or hot tea. My mom was always making hot mint tea whenever it's cold out. Yeah, so it's just really nice. A great fragrance to read a book with. So next, I have Parliamenta de Parfum, Guimauve de Noel. This is completely different. This is something that is in the same vein as Love Don't Be Shy from Killian. This is like an orange blossom, very sweet. Yeah, super, super sweet fragrance. Let's experience this. I want to try them, but I'm stubborn sampler. Don't have time for it. Which ones? The matriarchs? We can always make some samples of some of them. Why am I smelling that? Yeah, so this is definitely in the same vein as Love Don't Be Shy. However, it's half the price. The 50 ml bottle's $150, and the Love Don't Be Shy, I think for the 50 ml, I think was $2.95. Yeah, so way, way cheaper. Oh my God, Rich, don't do this to me. You should. That would probably break their heart. Like, I don't love Mile High. I haven't smelled Mile High. I do like music for a while. We have that. Where was I going with this? Yes, this is just a marshmallowy orange blossom situation, but half the price as Love Don't Be Shy. And the fragrance Guimauve de Noel that just translates to Christmas marshmallow. So like it had to be on the list. Oh my God. What is happening? I don't know. Nothing. Not much is happening. Oh, besides my legs getting crampy. Joseph? Okay, so next. Okay, so this is one that I know that Eugene likes. This is Vinny Havan from Les Indomptables. I can't say it. Les Indomptables. It doesn't matter, you guys. Zara. What are we? Joey? No, Yara, you can do it. Joey. Zara? Rudy Tuesday? I will never be able to say it. I cannot. This is a really pretty tobacco and vanilla fragrance, very spicy, very warm. This smells very brown. Like I say, tobacco and vanilla, somebody might think of tobacco vanille. Very much not that. That is a much like kind of higher up in your nostrils, like a higher frequency kind of fragrance. This is much lower. This is much more like chill, I don't know, thick. Yeah, this is a much more chill, cozy, hanging out at home kind of fragrance. I think it's beautiful. Yeah. Vinny Havan from Elizabeth. Okay. Next is, everybody knows this fragrance, I think, from me at this point. Enchanted Forest from Vagabond Prince. Oh gosh, it's so good. This is a beautiful black currant fragrance. It has everything from a black currant, from the berry to the leaves to the stems. It's the whole damn thing. Plus pine needles. Like it smells like you grabbed some black currant berries off of a bush, like you pulled them off, you got some thorns in your hand because you're an idiot. And so then you're like, wow, that hurt. And then you sat down on the ground and you can smell the pine needles underneath of you. This is a very three-dimensional fragrance. Like it literally smells like the pine needles aren't mixed into the main fragrance. There is space. It's a very like transportive fragrance, as if you were actually standing amidst a forest. It's very green, very fruity, juicy, very aromatic, foresty, a little bit earthy. Absolutely gorgeous. Shout out to the... I don't know what that says. I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to say it out loud. Anyways, yes, this is a beautiful fragrance, Enchanted Forest from Vagabond Prince. those are and Vagabond Prince, I believe they're owned by the people who own Fragrantica. So but my dude, oh my gosh, I just forgot his name. Gotta help mom decorate the tree. Have a great day. Oh, thanks, Jonathan. Have fun. I hate decorating for Christmas. I hate decorating so much. What is the name of this guy who was the perfumer for this fragrance? He's like the gourmand. He's like one of the best gourmand guys. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm like, my memory is the worst thing in the world these days. Enchanted. Thank you. What's his name? Bertrand de Chauffour. There we go. Yeah. So, yeah, he's great. Okay. Next, we have Tissendu from Versailles. I like quite a few fragrances from this house. This is, I believe it was the first woman-owned house in Argentina, I think. Yeah, Bertrand. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, so this fragrance is supposed to bring about the idea of this cake that was called a torta. I think it's called a torta negra cake, I believe, from that the Welsh immigrants brought to the Patagonian mountains, and so it's supposed to like smell like this spicy dark tea cake with rum, and then like leather boots, like they're sitting down to a picnic to eat this cake with these like big pine trees in the background. So this is a very pretty vanilla, slightly boozy, lots of like a brown sugar kind of situation, a little bit of aromatics, and like almost some leather hinting in the base. It's just a very smooth, pretty fragrance, a little bit different from anything else I've smelled. Yeah, I really like this one. That is Tissendu from Versailles. Okay. Next, I have 5 left, and then I'm donezies. So next is Wrigley Noir from 1,000 Flowers. This is just a black jelly bean. Like it's literally just a black jelly bean. It has the, we have a number of licorice fragrances. This is a jelly bean. It's cold. It's black. Oh, it's so good. Sweet. A little bit waxy. Very, very good. Yeah, that is Wrigley Noir from 1,000 Flowers.
Hey, I'm going to get in the shower.
Oh, okay. All right, have fun. Be careful.
Okay.
Okay, so Belly Jean. Yeah, it's a Belly Jean. So it's really, really good. And it's pretty cheap too. I think it was like $60. Yeah, I think it's like $60. Not very expensive at all. Okay. All right. Next, when I was thinking about like what holiday spices might be, I just tried to break this bottle. I'm really doing it today, y'all. One of my favorite like holiday spices is clove, and I know a lot of people really hate that, but I do not hate clove. So these next 2 feature clove, and those are Vinny from Mona Diorio. No, Angel Share is not on this list. I do not care for that. Everybody else and their mother loves it. I have an older bottle of Wrigley Noir, but it's hard to apply. Yeah, I think, did you tell me it was a splash? Mine is a spray. Yeah, mine is a spray. I feel like the packaging is a bit hideous, to be honest, but I don't care. I like the fragrance so much. But yeah, no, mine is a spray. Okay, Vinny from Mona Diorio. This, it's so good. Is this Immortelle too? It kind of smells like Immortelle when I'm just smelling it out of the top. But yeah, this is clove. Hold on, let me look this up just to Mona Diorio. Funny, there we go. It doesn't mention it, but who cares? Yeah. It really reminds me of Immortelle. Okay, so this is a very clove, spicy, little bit boozy, very aromatic vanilla fragrance. So with a name like Vinny, you kind of would think that it's going to be like more syrupy, or vanilla would be like the main attraction, I guess, to this fragrance. That is not the case. I feel like if most people smell this fragrance when you first spray it on, they're not going to be interested. This is abrasively aromatic. Like clove. What other spices are in here? Hold on. Clove, vetiver, tolu balsam. Oh my gosh, so much balsam. I get that immortelle vibe. Yeah, there's definitely like an immortelle kind of situation. It's not mentioned, but it's definitely coming to me. But yeah, so it's definitely abrasive at first, but you let this thing dry down for an hour. Oh my gosh, it is intoxicating. It is smooth but edgy and rich and very unique, like slightly caramelized, very interesting, spicy. Oh, I love this one so much. I actually wore this fragrance when I picked Yara up from the airport when she first landed in the US. So yeah, this is a very important fragrance to me. So yeah, that is Vinny from Mona Diorio. Okay. Oh, the other one that features clove is Musk Ravageur from Frederic Malle. Yeah. Okay, this is again another. I have a lot of spiced vanillas. I guess I think that vanilla and spices mean Christmas and the holidays, perhaps, maybe. This is a fuzzy, musky baby. I know a lot of people say that I've heard people say it has like a cat piss kind of vibe to it. I don't get that. I don't know. I don't know why I don't get that. I just get this beautiful, like furry, fuzzy cat hair, vanilla, cinnamon, clove. Oh, she's good. It's so beautiful. I think this is that's a big bottle of Musk Ravageur. It is, yeah. Yeah, Yara brought this one of the little like I don't know what they call it, the special edition bottles. It's so cute. Furry pastry with teeth. Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah, beautiful bottle. I guess most people have probably smelled Musk Ravageur at this point, but you know, doesn't matter. It's my list, so yeah. Oh yeah, isn't it pretty? I like the bottle a lot. It's cute, and it's three-dimensional, like textured too. I don't know why I'm petting this, but okay. Next, oh, I've already done that one. Okay, I have Annick Guital's Nuit et Confidence. I can't speak French. I don't know why I'm trying exactly. Body butter. Ooh, I like you a lot. Okay, this is hideous. I don't know what is going on with this, but this is a really pretty resinous spicy vanilla. I don't like the opening very much at all. I feel like the opening comes off kind of cheap, but this fragrance lasts for a long time. The sillage is beautiful. I like it better in the air than I like to smell it on my skin, which is fine because Yara likes to smell it on me. It's just, yeah, it does. I don't know. This is not me, but at the same time, I don't want to like remove it because I mean you can just take it off. Every time you open the lid, it kind of does come off, like it just slides off. But then it's just a boring bottle. So I'm just like, what do I do with this keychain? It literally has like a keychain situation. You know, I bet Tubby the cat would absolutely love this. Oh my gosh, how do I get this back on here? Yeah, I don't know. Or neck gear. Yeah, so this is just a really pretty resinous vanilla. I feel like I said, the opening comes up cheap, but the dry down smells beautiful. It stays on for a long time. Everybody around you is going to enjoy it. It is pretty strong. It does project pretty well. So that was Nuit et Confidence from Annick Guital. Okay, two more. I'm going to pull up the notes for this baby. This one is Endlessly Discontinued, and Duck was just talking about Duck. Rich was just talking about trying the House of Matriarch and not having an opinion really yet. Oh Lord. This is my favorite from, well, is this my favorite from the house? This is This isn't the version I have. Is the other version on here? I don't know if this fragrance is listed on... I don't know if this fragrance is listed on Fragrantica. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, this is Sacre Tabac Cacao Teride. Teride? I'm not sure. This is a cocoa dusted tobacco. It's also got vanilla, dry woods. Oh, it's sweet. Again, this is like mature sweet. It's not too sweet, but it's not sweet. Oh, it is so beautiful. Like I said, endlessly discontinued. So this is like, we baby this bottle a little bit. The Longing is probably my favorite from the house, but second to that is, you've got the other Sacre Tabac Sucre. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the Cacao to read. You can't read it, doesn't matter. I can only imagine how that one was. It's amazing. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, I'm not really sure why I put this on the list, since it is not I don't think you can get it anywhere unless you find somebody who has a bottle and is willing to part with it. But good luck with that. You might have to kill them first. But this is a beautiful fragrance. Yeah. And then last but not least is our newest fragrance, and that is from Slumber House, and this is Monde. Can't make it to where you can see it, but this is Monde from Slumber House. It's so good. This fragrance also has an apricot-y sweetness. I think it's not listed as apricot. I think it's listed as apple. I think it's listed as apple, but it comes across more as apricot. It's very spicy. It has this hay-like kind of thing. Now, when Yara and I sprayed it on ourselves, it smells completely different on our skin. So on Yara, it was very fruity and a little bit floral. I can't remember what the floral notes are in here. I want to say magnolia. Let me look it up real quick. But yeah, so on her, it came off really floral and fruity, very upbeat, a bit more appley, apricot-y, that sort of thing. Whereas on me, this was super spicy. But also the only fruits you really could smell were this dark berry kind of thing, and was very boozy. And there is a red wine note, I believe, listed, excuse me. Okay. Monde. Schlember. There it is. Okay. Honey, apple, spices, tobacco, pumpkin. Oh my gosh, there is actually a phase where it smells like pumpkin, not cooked pumpkin, but like actual, like you just ripped out, like you busted open a pumpkin, like a fresh one. And so you like how when you open up a gourd, it's kind of, I don't even know how to describe that smell. Kind of earthy with like a slight sweetness, but also a little bit cold. Had that kind of vibe. Very interesting. So you actually can smell this whole pumpkin vibe at some point. Red wine, raspberry, whipped cream. I never got a whipped cream thing. Sandalwood, chicory, resins, marzipan, cherry tree, amber, guaiac wood. Okay, most of those notes, I have no idea. But on me, this was super spicy. There was a little bit of a pumpkin situation and like a dark boozy berry, maybe red wine, like they mentioned. Whereas on Yara, this was very fruity, like really, really fruity, and a little bit floral. Just beautiful fragrance. It does definitely have, like I said, a kind of hay vibe in the base. Very, very earthy. Hey, Danielle. Yeah, it's so good. This little bottle is our first Slumber House. So, yeah, super excited about that. Well, that was basically the whole list. I've just been yammering for 50 minutes. Yeah. So if anybody has any questions on any of those, feel free to ask me anything. I may make like an actual like video list at some point. It's been so hard to do any videos because I teach online classes as well as obviously grooming all the time. And then there's family time when I'm not doing those things. So I haven't really had much of a chance to actually film videos, but I'll see if I can't get another video out before the end of the year. But yeah, Boosie's here. Hey, Boos. Yeah, so those were my cold weather cozy fragrances. And yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by the Burrow. And I can't wait to see you guys again next time. I'll probably stop over at Dan's and say hi. And I hope to see you guys there or in any other live streams here in the near future. Bye.